the biggest little city in the world, Reno, Nevada, and one of the great venues, Mackey Stadium. Just about halfway through the season, and things are starting to take shape here in our coverage of EA Sports College Football. Nevada about to kick it off to get this game started. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And here comes the junior running back. He's coming off a 100-yard game and a couple of touchdowns in their last win.
I got to tell you, I've been really impressed watching this team, and specifically the offense now during this win streak. And the biggest thing has been the running back and their ability toting the football. Physical, they're able to stay ahead of the sticks. Defenses just get worn down because of this guy and his physical style running the football, and I expect to see a little bit of that again today.
Scanning the field, it's Alford. Oh, pressure's coming. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. The play fake. Here comes the heat. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Quarterback signaling to his guy. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion.
Man, that's one you expect him to make in his sleep, right? He's one of the better receivers in the entire country. He just dropped that one over the middle of the field.
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Got to make the play on 4th. He will be stopped short of the line to gain, and they'll turn it over on downs. So Nevada's offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them in more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after
Makes the grab.
Love the play call on the RPO. That time the defender bites on the run fake, and that opens up the window for the slant coming in behind it. Nice job.
Nevada comes to the line on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. Got stopped on 1st down. They'll try it again from the 2. Got it back on 2nd and goal. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Back to throw. It's Alford. Looking to the big tight end. It's complete. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Off play action on first down. He'll throw it. It's complete on the right side. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. Play is halted momentarily as the training staff is out to check on an injured member of the Wolfpack. That last connection just a hair short of the first down, but it opens an array. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. He's loose down the middle. Touchdown, Wolfpack. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Now this offense is back on the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Looking for a crease to the left. At the 35, he's got room. Turning it on. Pushed out of bounds at the 39-yard line. A big pickup on that run. Now the Wolfpack will use the first of their timeouts. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Whole situation changed after that last big play. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 39. He's past the sticks. And he's in for the score. Touchdown. The first score of the game for the man who leads the nation in rushing touchdowns.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Already with 2 touchdowns on the board. Now they're back at it up 14-6. Sends it back in motion. Looking downfield. It's Knowles. Out wide left, it's Watkins. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Nevada trying to keep the drive moving on 2nd and short. Motion from the wide receiver. On the move. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator because on first down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up. And now you're having to probably dial up a throw on 3rd down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
They're all over him. He's on the move. Quarterback slides, and he's got enough for the first down.
And talking to the coaches coming into the game, they weren't worried about his legs. Like, that's not something that was on the priority list. Like, he can do some damage from the pocket and throw the ball down the field, and he's got some receivers. But how about early in the game? Seeing all the space, so much space, it took a while to get down the field, but he picks up some yardage. Nice job by seeing the space and capitalizing on it.
On play action. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
That's how you blow up the screen pass if you're on defense. You got to hit the quarterback fast and force the incompletion.
They'll try to get the first through the air. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away.
Number 91 in punt formation to kick it away.
And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Rolls right. Rolling, throwing, looking right. It's picked off, and that's number 10.
Quarterback. Saw his guy early enough. He was open right away, but was just late getting him the ball. Receivers jumping up and down saying, yo, I'm here, throw it to me. But by that time, the defense had already figured out where he was. And because of the late throw, they're able to come up with the interception.
Let it go. Moves the pocket. It's Knowles. A safe call on the wide receiver screen. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. They'll need a bunch on second down. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Makes the grab, it's Watkins. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Under pressure. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. Nevada will be forced to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. And now this offense will take the field again. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David.
It's a running room. He's at the 40. Took it all the way to the 36-yard line, and he flipped the field in an instant. That kind of play will send a surge of energy through your offense. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 40. They'll ride the hot hand. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll move the wide receiver. Back to pass, it's Alford. They'll run the screen. Breaks into the open. He's at the 10. Makes the catch and runs his way into the end zone for the touchdown. They got the touchdown, but now they want the 2 to tie this baby up. He wants to throw it. Right side, it's Bear. He's into the end zone. 2-point conversion is good, and we've got a tie game.
Set to kick this one away.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Wolfpack offense comes out ready to start this drive. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Running inside, it's Jackson. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be second and long. They've gotten this thing up and running fast, back and forth. We're inside a minute to play in the first. Down he goes. The last 2 runs went headlong into a brick wall. Now 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. Out wide right, it's Jackson. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
And guys, he just didn't get outside the tackle box. You can't throw it away like that. Second and long after the grounding call. Rush is on. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call, and they want to make explosive plays. But you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked. Now he's hit again. Like, they've got to protect him up front if they want a chance of doing damage on the offensive side of the football.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Off play action. Throws to the tight end. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had... Explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. And here comes the punt team. Sends his first one of the day on the way. We didn't see much of him in that victory last week, just called on one time. Bottled him up, not a whole lot of room to run on that return, and that's how this period will come to an end. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. So first down here as they go back to work. Straight ahead, it's Jackson. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
And you want to run the football, right? That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Right side, it's Nicky. They pull him down, but he's got enough. It'll be a first down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Knowles. Got it. Breaks the tackle. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver. And, man, their fans have been hungry to see that. An 8-yard pickup on the first down completion. Now 2nd and 2. They got him to jump. The defense got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a first down.
Neutral zone is on defense.
Defense had them backed up, and then they're in the neutral zone, and the offense will say thank you very much. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Tells to run, wants to pass. And he avoids the sack.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Long way to go on 2nd down. Shakes off the defender. Brought down.
Nice job recognizing the route defensively there. As soon as that ball was thrown, that defender knew exactly who it was going to, and he was able to make the tackle at the perfect time. No gain on that one.
Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Good right down the boulevard. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Ball spotted at the 29. Here they come on 3rd and short. Making the adjustment. To the air, it's Alford. Showing the arm strength down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the 4th down, and it paid off. Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. Sells to run, looking to pass. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
Lost to throw again. Out wide right, it's Bear. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chains.
This receiver is such a weapon, and he has so much speed, and he can generate explosive plays for your offense, not just running go routes and post routes, but how about throwing him the drag, letting him catch it, and use his speed to turn it upfield.
Flush to the left. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
2nd and long here. They'll go to the fullback. They need a huge play on 3rd and long. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. To the ground. He's got it again. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
The give. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30 to the 29. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Stopped short of the first down marker, and now they might have to settle for the field goal and maybe tie the game going into the half. They've already converted once on 4th down on this drive. They are unafraid to make everywhere 4-down territory. Turns it upfield. Oh, he's got some space. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. You always hear run the route deep enough to get the first down. But if you don't, you better fight your way there, and he did.
Yeah, nice job. Hey, listen, catch the football, understand 4th and short, the situation, and then go get that first down. Don't dilly-dally. Don't try to make a home run play. Get past the sticks. Nice job of understanding that situation.
Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Nevada. That's their 2nd. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. He will not get there as the defense stops him again. The Wolfpack uses its final timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. He'll be stopped right there. They kept it on the ground on 3rd and goal, and it did not pay off. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Just drives it between the uprights. And with the field goal, we are tied here in the 2nd quarter.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to throw, it's Knowles. Back's got it on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. The Wolfpack put themselves in a hole here on 2nd down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Right side, it's Perkins. At midfield, he's got room. What a play all the way inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 29.
And what a massive play for the offense. Not only getting the football across the 50, but they've now put themselves in position to steal a few more points here before the half.
This attack so lethal with that big play capability. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. Had to throw it before he wanted.
You gotta love the aggressive nature this defense is playing with right now, and you're seeing the athletes and the dudes they've got up front. A sack on the last play, they hit the quarterback on this last one. Now 3rd down, you know they're gonna be pinning their ears back.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Escapes the sack. Rush right in his face. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. They're lined up and ready to kick off this 2nd half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Now it's Nevada out there to go on the attack. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Paul? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
And how about the aggressiveness of this defense? I love this. Don't let them get to the sideline. Kept the ball in the middle of the field, went after the quarterback right away like some missiles, and got him on the ground.
Looking for a man. It's Knowles. Quickly out to the tight end. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. On his way back from the 20. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Wide receiver comes in motion. Now a timeout was called. Play clock was all the way down to 2. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. The big fullback's got it. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
He's got an open man. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Rashad Downs going up top. Gets rid of it.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
There he goes. Powers through. He's at the 10. All the way in for the touchdown. That is his 3rd score of the game, and now 14 on the season. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finished that thing off in style with a 49-yard touchdown run. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver, and man, their fans have been hungry to see that. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Got a man, it's Perkins. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Lucky to get it off.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field. You're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity ladder. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Let's check in with Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, here on the away team sideline, there is so much energy down here on the sideline. This running back has been on fire. They expected a big performance from him today, and he has delivered, just going over 100 yards already in this game. I expect them to continue to feed him the ball. I'll keep you posted from down here on the sidelines. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's third down from the 45. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. There's not a lot more beautiful in football than the play action and the open tight end.
Because it freezes those linebackers. It freezes those safeties because they have to come up for a second and play the run. And then the big tight ends, big targets on the back end can catch the football and make big plays.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that fourth down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it.
He's looking deep. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB.
That's a great play by the defensive back, swatting away that football on that deep pass.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. The fake and wants to throw. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
That's his second sack of the ball game. That dude is getting after the quarterback offensively. What's my adjustment? First of all, I'm going to roll out away from him. I'm going to double team him, let somebody else beat me, not that guy, because his speed off the edge is killing me.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Motion from the wideout. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Working the middle. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Look out! All kinds of room to throw that one in there. So close to that end zone, he could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll run it on first and goal. He cannot get it in. A mere inches away from pay dirt.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right.
And it's a touchdown, puts 6 on the board. They'll try to tack one more on their score. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They took it 68 yards on that drive, and it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Wolfpack offense comes out ready to start this drive. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Wide receiver going in motion. To throw, it's Knowles. grab behind the line. It's Watkins. Dragged down at the 26 after a pickup of 5. They'll snap it from the 26 on first down. The run inside. It's Jackson. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Nice job by the defense. You got to dial into your keys. You got to make sure you're reading those guys up front. They did a good job. They saw it. They pulled the trigger. They knew the quarterback had it. They weren't fooled. Strung it out. Did a nice job of limiting the damage with that QB run.
They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Nevada will be forced to punt. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. Making his first move. He's got great speed. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Play action on first down. Trying to make magic with his feet. Trying to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job, and there's no gain on the play. Neither of these teams are ranked in the top 25 at the moment, but it's early in the season. Still plenty of time to fight their way in as we take a look at how things stand now. Back to pass on second down. Throws for the tight end. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the incomplete.
Drops back. It's Salford. Whip it out to the back on the screen. Turning it on. The 20. He's at the... Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. And oh, that one hurts to have the flag come out and take a touchdown off the board after that play. And that holding penalty may prove to be a crusher. They're looking at 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. They'll need a bunch on second down. From the gun, looking for a man. Snags it over the middle. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be 3rd down.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Looking to throw again. Oh, pressure's coming. Left side is Jackson. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short.
That's why as a defense, you feel okay playing man coverage on 3rd down because you know you've got linebackers and you've got players on.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. They'll run it on 4th down. And he's not even close to the line to gain, and the defense makes the stop. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Looking to throw, it's Alford. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. He's looking to throw. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
And that's a teach tape on 3rd down right there. That's a great job by the defense. Being back, understanding it's 3rd down. If they're going to throw it short, man, I'm going to break on the football, go down, be very physical. You want to throw a slant, man, you make sure that they feel you. That's a great job by this defense, being physical, making sure he doesn't secure that catch.
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab, he's got a 1st down. Dragged to the ground, but not before. He's converted the 4th down to keep the drive going.
Well, I tell you, man, this guy's been putting on a show all game long. We've seen his decision-making. We've seen his athleticism. Because of him, they've got this huge lead in the 4th quarter. So why stop throwing it? Just keep it going when the going's good.
They stop him just a link or 2 short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Unleashes to the end zone. Incomplete. He was looking for the score there.
And this is the part of the field, man, you really got to have a plan because these windows get smaller and you're trying to fit that ball into the end zone. It's difficult to do. Quarterback, receivers, they got to be on the same page.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can pick up the 1st without scoring. Looking downfield, it's Alford. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. Just got a little casual with it and blew the extra point. A pretty short drive there, covering 38 yards, and they finished it off with the score from the 4. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Now it's Nevada out there to go on the attack. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession, they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. Nevada going quickly. Third down play from the gun. Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
It's really hard to win football games when you're one-dimensional offensively, and that's the case.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Snapped it, and he has to have it. And the 4th down pass falls incomplete, and they'll have to give up the football.
I think that play right there has been a big theme in this game. When it matters the most, on big-time down and distances, this defense has been able to step up and make the play when they need it most. That 4th down, great job in the back end in coverage, forcing the incompletion with a big lead now, creating a turnover on downs.
Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
The outstanding game has taken care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the lead. That 1st down now tells me.
intercepted for the 11th time this season. And after the pick, there is an injured player who's still on the field. Training staff checking out this junior defensive tackle. We hope this is not serious, and he gets back in the fray shortly. Pulls and fires complete. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Trying to get the corner. The ball was out behind the line. Bounced right back to them. The receiver will not get it to the sticks. It'll be 4th down. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Here comes the heat. They'll wrap him up, and he is stopped well short of the 1st down marker.
There's not many play calls on the sheet to score a bunch of points really quickly, so you got to go for it here. Aggressiveness, but this offense continues to miss the mark, and they just got to score more points. They got to do better, right, Palmer? That's expert analysis. They got to do better.
There's some room. Got some room headed to the goal line. And he's out of bounds just short of the goal line, but are they ever in business now?
Man, this is a punch to the gut. When you know you're losing, and you know you got to get a stop, and you know they're going to run the football, and they still run the football down your throat. It's been that kind of day for this defense.
To the air, it's Alford. Into the end zone, he's got it! Touchdown! That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Hold it, finds his man on the left. Breaks into the open. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on 1st down. Sells the run, wants to pass. Finds his man. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Long way to go on 2nd down. Motion from the wide receiver. 2nd down to the air. Out wide left, it's Watkins. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. He'll try to get to the marker himself. He was looking everywhere for more running room and couldn't find it. He'll be 4 yards short, and it's 4th down. And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the 4th down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. Hit as he throws. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
And I get it. That's for pride's sake. This game's over. Like, I know you're down and you try to mount drives, and sometimes you even try to get young guys in the game at this point. But now you're just fighting for pride and just letting them try not to get any more points on the scoreboard.
Unloads to the right. Got him, and nobody's close. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. That big play has them in business. 1st and 10 inside the 20. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. That one just came off his hand badly.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know a lot's went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Connection to the right. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. And they don't have to go for a touchdown here with this little time left and with the lead. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he makes the extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Wolfpack offense comes out ready to start this drive. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays in the scheme.
There he goes to the right. The 40. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. I'm sorry you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous parting gift. A late touchdown.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to throw. It's Alford. Fires to the wide out. Complete to the right. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. 1st and 10 for the offense. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Gets rid of it. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. So it's now 1st and 20 after that holding call. Looking to throw. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. After the sack, they have their work cut out for them. Basically, they have to get it to the other side of town. Takes a hit as he fires. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
After this, it'll be a wrap. On 3rd down, he'll have to push it downfield. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. He's going to let it go. And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability